I'm also known as Nerd Queen. It's a Sunday morning. I'm going to the grocery store for my brother because he ate all the food. um, in 1 week, I'll be in England recording with one of my bands, actually two of my bands, well, actually all three bands, and I'll probably be guest singing on a couple of other bands. I'm gonna call this like the ultimate summer camp, sleepaway camp kind of thing, and it's very exciting. Now the thing is this is going to be a video journal of uh, sorts, and I'm gonna be honest, like there's been a lot of life events that has happened in the last almost year at this point, 7 months, 8 months. And when I was presented with the opportunity to do this, I wasn't very psyched because of the life events that was happening. Um, if anything, I was thinking, oh my gosh, I won't be able to do this because of my life events. And I'll probably talk about it a little more as the days go by. But it looks like the stars are aligning. It looks like things are coming together. Things are coming together, not looks like. We do things differently here. So things are coming together. And I'm just finalizing some details this week. As a teacher, um, I got, yeah, there was some things I had to get past to be able to do this. I'm a devoted teacher, y'all, first of all, and a musician, but I'm a devoted teacher. And I really, um, one of the hurdles was uh, I had to go back to work the same week that this is going to happen. Luckily, because I'm not only a devoted teacher, but a very thorough teacher, I did amazingly well this last school year with my students and my coworkers and my job performance. That my principal had no choice but to be like, okay, cool. And I was like, yes. So, yeah, there's that. And so I'll have to actually go in this week, and again, I'll be documenting a lot of this to unpack my classroom a little bit and try to see what I can do to prepare. Because after I leave England, the next day I got to be at work. Okay, the next morning I've got to be there um, to be with the kids and all the things. I've got to learn, like we do a school song to present. I haven't learned it yet, but I'm a quick learner. As you know, as a musician, I'm a quick learner. But anyway, um, I've got those kind of things to prepare for, so that while I'm in England recording, I don't necessarily have to worry about those things. I'm gonna check in with my coworkers and see if there's things I need to know. Of course, I'll be getting emails, so I'll be on top of that. But I told my parents. I know this sounds funny, y'all. I'm about to be 50 this year, but I hesitated to tell my parents because my parents are very, 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 very protective. To the point of you don't need to go, that kind of thing. And yes, I'm 50 years old, but I'm a dad girl. So I finally told him today, and he seemed okay with it. So one of the things I was worried about is that he would try to convince me out of it, or be like, oh, why are you, but he's trying to find ways for me not to go. Or we need to know who's going with you, which I'll probably end up doing anyway, that kind of thing. But yeah, always a daddy's girl, no matter how old. But so yeah, um, I've got I've got a project that I've been nursing for years at this point. I've been performing it out in public, and it's not yet recorded. I've tried. I've got some ideas around it. I don't know if I'll be doing that in England, but I do have another project I'm working on that will most likely be, as Nerd Queen, that is, be either, yeah, maybe recorded and at least written and arranged while there. So I got another side project that I'm working on. And then the bands that I'm also in is Black Fox and The Hills in the Holler. So I've got an idea. I'm going to take the reins with Hills in the Holler when it comes to what we're going to do with that. And then our other good friend, bandmate, Jim Combs, sorry, I'm congested. Um, he is producing, taking the reins there. And there's a lot of exciting things in store. So, yeah. Um, Hopefully you can join me on this journey as I, like I said, prepare this week for leaving for traveling, because I'm also a caregiver, and that's one of the things. Um, church is everywhere for me. The temple is in my heart always. So I've got to prepare for um, the people who are caring for my brother when I go, because he still needs, he still needs support. He's doing a lot better, and that was one of the things. And like I said, I'll talk about it as the days go by, as prepare. I don't know if my signal is going to be strong. Like the phone service I have is not one of the majors, because I don't believe in corporations like that. Signing my life away. I'm not trying to be in a contract like that. So I'm sure I'll have some kind of internet access while in England. But um, I definitely want to let people know this is what it takes. A lot of people ask, like, oh, this and that. It's like, it's a job like just any other job, before I go. Um, I know people who are in the business, the music business, that is. And um, here locally in Atlanta, I have friends that are friends with certain famous bands, and I'm friends with them on Facebook, like these people. And so they just live their life like everybody else, right? They talk about, oh, got to go to work, go on tour, got to go to work, because that's what it is. It's a job. And yeah, it could seem glamorous, but then there's the unglamorous parts of it too, you know? So I just want people to get a little sneak peek of things that they may want to know about. I guess that to us, us creative folks, think that might be boring, but other people be like, oh, yeah, wow, I didn't know that you had to do all that kind of thing. Yeah, so on our group text, the band that is, we're talking about packing, what to pack, how to pack. Um, I'm going light as possible. I don't even know if I'll pick up an instrument while I'm there. Who knows? I might. Somebody might put a guitar in front of me. Who knows? But I don't plan on taking a guitar. I'm taking my drum machine though. Um, there's that, and my pitch pipe, and probably some percussions, a couple. I don't know. We'll see. But other than that, I'm not gonna take an instrument because I just don't trust the airport people. That scares me. All right, folks. So I'm at the grocery store. I gotta feed my brother. He needs food. He's like a baby bird. He's ever endless. Gosh, y'all. But it's gonna be an exciting couple of weeks. Yeah. So like and subscribe, all the good things. Okay. Um, Take care.